Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and right now we are in Memphis, Tennessee. We're going to be doing a tour of the SHELBY forest-frayser neighborhood, also known as Frasier. So we're in Frasier right now. It is about 67 degrees outside. We just passed Medford and Pinedale. We're currently on Pinedale Ave. Now, this is a huge neighborhood. We're not going to be able to cover it all in one drive-through, but I'm going to do my best to show you guys what it looks like and plant the seed in your minds. We're at Beachmont Street. We got Willing and Obedient Ministries on our right. Pinedale Ave and Beachmont. We got a gentleman doing some leaf blower work. We're approaching Birchdale Drive. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on Birchdale Drive. There's a residential neighborhood. There's a lot of trees. That's the first thing I noticed. Tons and tons of trees. It's like the neighborhood was created in a forest. We're at Eden Drive, the intersection of Birchdale and Eden. I think I'm gonna go forward. We're gonna take the main ave. We'll take like, what's that? Watkins? We have North Watkins. We'll take Watkins up a few more blocks and then we'll finesse the neighborhood. We're at Rugby Plaza or Rugby Place in Birchdale Drive. We're approaching Medford Street, Birchdale Drive in Medford. We're now approaching Whitney Ave. We got some tires, some debris on my left. Shopping cart. We're at Whitney Ave. We're gonna make this left-hand turn on Whitney Ave. I'm gonna slow down right here. I have a vehicle coming, and then I'm gonna merge right after this vehicle. Alright, we're gonna make this right-hand turn on North Watkins. North Watkins and Whitney Ave. We're gonna make a right-hand turn on red. We got praise, worship opportunity on my left. It's another church. This appears to be a main street. This is Watkins Street. We got Overton Manor on our right-hand side. Let's take this up to Driftwood Ave. Let's make this right-hand turn on Driftwood. Making a right-hand turn on Driftwood, turning off of Watkins. This is an uphill. We have a classic, what was that, a Firebird on my left-hand side, missing taillights and everything, missing doors. It literally had one of those cycling machines to keep you fit on the rear windshield. They're large lawns. Looks like some homes are 1 story, 1.5 story. This one on my left looks like it could be 2 story. See, it has that second window up top. They look like they have private yards. Driveways, porches. Many of the homes are bricks. Made with bricks. Some of them are sided with siding. We're at Parham Street and Driftwood Ave. Now if I go straight, it's gonna take me to an area where it'll take me to Aiden Street. Next left will be 8th Street. Let's make this left right here though. On Driftwood. There's a no outlet on my right. This is Warner Ave. But then we can get to Willowwood Ave and then we can make a right or make a left. I think a left will be more effective. So this is a no outlet. Let's drive right and make a turn and see what this no outlet looks like. This is Warner Ave. So we're gonna make this U-turn. Just showing you guys some of the houses back here. Then we're gonna exit Warner Ave. Got two females exit their vehicle on my right hand side. Now if we take Warner Ave straight past Parham, we'll hit North Watkins. Well, since Watkins is a main street, I'm not gonna try to focus on that too much. We'll use it to cross over maybe later. But I want to focus on these back blocks. So now we're at Willowwood Ave. We can go left or we can go right. Now if we go right on Willowwood, it's going to take us to a little block and then it'll also take us to a dead end. If we go left, it's going to wrap us around to Dessa Drive. Dessa Drive will bring us right back down to Willow Road, or Willowwood Ave, I'm sorry. So let's make this left-hand turn on Willowwood. We're on the 1800 block of Willowwood. We're approaching Beachmont Street. We're gonna make this right-hand turn on Beachmont. We got a gentleman over here talking to a counterparty in the vehicle. Probably one of his buddies. Now we're approaching Dessa Drive, Beachmont and Dessa. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on Dessa. Wow, there's a pit bull out here. Look on my right-hand side. Oh, it's in pain. Oh my gosh. It has a collar on it, but its throat looks like it's hanging. It looks like that thing is too tight for its throat. It's a boy. And there's another one over there. Wow. So that's their dog because he walked straight to the lawn. Wow. That dog's in super poor shape. Oh man, that was an eyeful. That's sad. Basically, if I can describe it to you, it looked like the collar was on, since it was probably a pup, I don't know, but it basically grew to where the collar was really tight, and then it had like a big bulging, I don't know if it was a mass, a tumor, something growing from his throat, but it was hanging, and around the collar line it looked really like rotten almost, like dirty and rotten combined. I was almost about to get out, and there's a house for sale on my right. I was about to get out and just take off the collar, just so that, because it looked a bit too tight for him. But then it walked to the lawn, and there was another dog there on a chain, so that tells me that dog is familiar with that lawn, and I don't want to get out and mess with their dog, and then they take offense to it, they feel some type of way. You know, some people, I'm surprised the owner hasn't loosened up the, you know, or dressed that whatever is under its neck. It just didn't look like it was in the best of shape. It was a pit bull. We're at Parham Street. A lot of people confuse pit bulls for being dangerous breeds. They're on like the top 10 dangerous dogs list. They're up close to number 1. And the sad thing is, it's never the dog, it's always the owner. It's never a bad dog, it's a bad owner. Because pit bulls are some of the most loving, protective animals that you can find. There's another pit bull, or yeah, big dog on the right, and it was on the lawn, black with clipped ears. But yeah, pit bulls are wonderful dogs, loving, caring, effective. They show affection. They're protectors. You can have them around children, as long as they, you know, are well-raised dogs. the dog will protect that child to the death of the dog. Any dog can be dangerous if not raised properly. A Chihuahua could be dangerous. A Chihuahua will maul you. We got a bunch of trash on my right. It must be trash there right here because I see City of Memphis trash bins out. We're at Aiden and Thrift Ave. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn. All right, if I go left on Thrift Ave, it's gonna take us to North Watkins. Thrift Ave doesn't look like it has much going on. There's a few houses, but we keep on going straight to Gregory Ave. Gregory Ave is gonna take us to a whole nother strip with a bunch of blocks, and then we can just take a look at these blocks. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks before number 6 will be Watkins. So we're on Gregory Ave right now. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on Gregory Ave. These side blocks. Now each one of these blocks is going to take us to Frasier Boulevard. I should have kept going straight. We were on Aiden. I should have went straight on Aiden. Matter of fact, my OCD makes me want to do a U-turn because we can go through all those blocks effectively if we just start off at Aiden. And then we come through Frasier, we come down at Adair, which is what we just almost turned on, but let's make this left-hand turn and continue going up Aiden. We're at Aiden and Gregory Ave. Make this left-hand turn on Aiden. They have a patio bench on my right. It's pretty cool. On their lawn. They want to sit out front and eat. Grand Marquis on my right. I used to have one of those. Check out the classic car on my right hand side. See it in the driveway? The blue one? They be having them hidden gems. I'm telling you. I've got a chance to see a lot of classic cars in these other states that I've never even witnessed in person in Philly. So that's cool. Another classic over here on my left. It's hidden, but I see it from afar. It's a Chevrolet. Alright, we're at Frasier Boulevard, Aiden and Frasier. We're gonna make another left here and then make another left just because we want to stay within this segment. We got Denver School in front of us. But this is a high traffic road, so I gotta be careful when making this left. Cars, they appear to be doing anywhere from 40 to 50 miles an hour. I gotta wait, there's still a couple more cars. Cornerstone Prep of Denver. Alright, we're gonna make this left-hand turn now. It looks like we got the right of way. We got some cars on my right, but I'm gonna merge in. Let me get out of the way because I got an Impala behind me that was ready to clip us. Let's make this left-hand turn. Adair Drive and Frasier Boulevard. I had a box of dog food that I had in here that I was going to keep in here. And when we was in Nashville, Tennessee, if you've watched my Nashville, Tennessee walking tour, then you already know the mishap we had. Jersey and another dog, a male dog, went at it. His name was Turbo. Cool little dog. Punch buggy, no punchback. Sock whoever next to you. I don't care if it's your mother, your brother, your father, your sister, your niece, your nephew. You see that beetle? We just drove by a punch buggy beetle. But when that dog Turbo, you know, Jersey had a little misunderstanding, I went to talk to the guy, gave the guy the rest of the dog food that was in my pocket. And when we left, it was kind of bugging me because I felt bad for Turbo. He was feeding Turbo some dog food from what looked like a cereal bag. Probably wasn't the best brand dog food, but he was doing his best to feed Turbo some dog food. He was giving him piece by piece, you know. I don't know if that's his method of normally giving him food, We're at Parham and Gregory Ave. But anyway, to make a long story short, I didn't know when the next time Turbo was gonna get some food, and I know when the next time Jersey is gonna eat at Little Philly. So we had several boxes that we bought of dog food from a local gas station in Nashville that day, because as you can hear, Philly just went meow. Because Philly was a little hungry, and you know, puppies get hungrier quicker than adults. So we had. All right, Philly, what's up? All right, Philly, you want to tell the tour? Oh, she's having a dream. All right. So anyway, so I went to a gas station to get her some food because I didn't want her to wait until we got back to the RV. So, long story short, I just ended up before we left downtown Nashville that night. I went and I found that guy in downtown area. I saw him sitting on the side, and I gave him the other boxes of dog food that I have. I went up to him. I said, "Here, buddy. This is for Turbo." And he said, "Thanks, man. I appreciate it." We were passing Shilver Park. Shilver, SHILVR, VER. Let's make this left right here on Beachmont, Frasier and Beachmont. So yeah, this house right here on my left is abandoned. See, with the garage door open, this is abandoned. 3358 Beachmont is abandoned. Maybe y'all can see what that house is going for, in case you want to buy an abandoned house and fix it up. But yeah, so I felt like Turbo could use the dog food. Maybe she could use the dog food, or he, I'm sorry, Turbo was a he. Maybe he could use the dog food, and I might give him a little bit more food throughout the week. Turbo ate the food right out of my hand. If you watch that video, he ate the food right out of my hand. So that's why I ain't got no dog food in here, but I'm gonna have to make a mental note when I get back to the RV, or just buy another purpose box or two and just stash them, because Little Philly will smell them. She'll smell them and she'll try to eat it. But let's make this right on Gregory. We got an AT&T van on my left. It looks like he's about to do some work. And yeah, keep some dog food in here. Yo, an Amber Alert. So since we've been down here in the Tennessee area, let's make this right. We are making a right on Ashland. This is Ashland Street. Since we've been in the Tennessee area, we've been getting a handful of Amber Alerts. I'm talking about an exaggerated amount. I would say 6 or several Amber Alerts. It's incredible how many people are running off with kids here, huh? They hit us with one when we first got to Tennessee. That was from October, and we're in November. I'm like, yo, that's a month old. Y'all kind of a month late for that. And then like a day or two later, the kids came up, found. They found the kids, which was cool. Wow, look at this house on my right. It's abandoned. Let me point to the driveway so you can see the level of abandonment this house is in. It's in decay. It looks like it has roof troubles. The garage door is forced open. Tons of trash. There's a shopping cart in the lawn, which tells me somebody might be staying there. They put a cup inside the mailbox. But yeah. Alright, we're back at Frasier Boulevard. In front of us is a no outlet. We're not going to take that no outlet because it's going to bring us right back to Frasier Boulevard. Let's make this left on Frasier Boulevard, go to this main avenue, Watkins and Frasier. Let me try to make a left quickly before these racing cars come, because cars will race you there. Let's make this right on Watkins. We got Oak Street Health on our left. We got We Fix Rims on my right. It's a tire flat fix shop. We got Laundry Max on our left, a coin operated laundromat. We got Cricket on our right, mobile cell phone service. First Horizon on our left, a banking center. Ace Loans, a nail salon on our right. Hubbard's Hardware on our left. A childcare center on our right. We're gonna make this right hand turn and get off of the main road. Heart of Frasier Liquors on our left. Royal Beauty Number one beauty supplier on our left. Angels being prepared on our right. Kenset. And make a right-hand turn. We're currently on Sutton Drive. We got Lion Learning Academy on our left. It's the Lion and Lioness Learning Academy. Alright, we're on Sutton Drive. We're around the corner from Denver Road Park. We got a gentleman on my right cleaning up his property. He was shoveling up some leaves. We're traveling about 14 miles an hour. And a gentleman that came out of one vehicle, he walked to the other vehicle under the hood. Looked like he's working on one of his cars. We're approaching Sutton Drive. Got a second gen CRV on our right. We're at Sutton and Kenset. We're not gonna go left because it's gonna take us right back to Watkins. I'm not trying to be on Watkins because it's fast paced. And when you get on fast paced streets, people want to rush you. And for the purpose of this tour, I try to, moderate the speed from like 8, 9, 10 to 15 miles an hour, give or take. Nissan Maxima with rims on our right. National Lift business. Looks like a forklift company. Got a large spool on my left with nothing on the spool. Just a spool. Probably had wire, hose, something at one point of its life. We got some mattresses on my right hand side. Shopping cart and a big screen TV, missing the TV component. We're approaching Cumming Ave, as in, I'm sorry, Corning Ave. Corning and Kessett Street. We're next to Dollar General on our left. I'm gonna make this right on Corning. I'm gonna drink some moisturizement. Kind of thirsty. There's some Christmas decorations on our left. They had like a Santa, a little kid outside too. Like some deer, some reindeer decorations and all that. We're passing Hallbrook. Let's make a right on Hallbrook because we didn't go through Hallbrook. We got a gentleman on my left hand side listening to his iPod headphones. Speed bump, speed limit is 25 miles an hour. We're doing 11 miles per hour. Drink a little bit more water. We're coasting at about 11 miles an hour. Speed tables. The gentleman was cleaning his windows on my left. He had a microfiber cleaning cloth, probably with some Windex. And he was cleaning his windows. Let's make this left right here on Tulsa Ave, Hallbrook and Tulsa. We're now on Tulsa. We got a sign on my right hand side that reads Denver Park, City of Memphis. Let me slow down so you can see it. It looks nice with the leaves. The leaves look beautiful. Amazing, huh? The cycle of life. Oh, we got a little playground here too. I'm gonna point to it. Sorry, I got a hiccup. We'll point to the playground and then we'll make a U-turn because this is no outlet, but I just want y'all to see this playground. It's nice to show little playgrounds and stuff like that. Beautiful. They got basketball courts so people come out and play basketball. They got nice, looks like a gazebo awning where you can sit under. They got a running water over here. Interesting. Something over there, that blue thing right in front of us is running water. They got a map, a park map. It looks like a pretty big park because this is just a playground area. All this greenery that surrounds Denver Park, I guess you can like take a little walking exploration through Denver Park. On the ground here, look it, there's actually burnout marks. So somebody was burning out here. Interesting, huh? I guess they came back here and just started peeling rubber. I wonder what they were burning out in. A Banshee or a car? Alright, Tulsa Ave. And we're on Bigelow. So let's cross over Tulsa. Go to Bigelow. We got a boarded up property on my right, but there's somebody living in it. Yeah, there's somebody living in it because there's a motorcycle and a truck parked in the driveway. Got a gentleman on my right with what looked to be possibly his grandmother. He was wiping his eyes. We're gonna make this right-hand turn on Gale Ave, like the female name, Gale. We're at Gale and Bigelow. We just turned off of Bigelow. Now we're on Gale. We're at Donna Drive. Now Donna Drive and Gale. If we turn right on Donna Drive, it'll take us through Pamela Drive. There are no outlets, but it'll bring us back around so we can do Gale. So let's make this right on Donna Drive. Donna Drive is gonna allow us to make a left. Look, we got a food truck on my right where it's at Grill. It was like a trailer that you can pull. A food truck trailer. Where it's at. We got a Caprice over here on my left with a smashed in roof. Parked on the lawn, you see that Caprice on the lawn? The roof is smashed in. I don't know what happened, and the windshield's broken too. A tree or something probably fell on it. We're approaching Denver Street. Got a spare rim right there. That was a Honda rim. That was a Honda Fit rim, yo. Ah, the Honda enthusiast in me wants to jump out and take the rim. That's worth some money. You can use it as a spare wheel. Luckily, it wasn't a 3. See, this is, if this would have been 4 lug, I would have took it because we could have used it as a spare. But this is a 3 lug vehicle. We're at Pamela Drive in Denver. I know. Such a strange lug pattern, huh? 3 lug, just my luck, or just my lug, as I should say. Do. Y'all didn't get the joke? Just my luck? Just my lug? No, that was a bad joke. Dang it, I gotta rewrite that joke. I was working on it since last week. We're at Gale and Denver. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on Gale Ave. Now you guys are gonna be able to actually see Gale. Yeah, that was a Honda Fit rim. Those rims brand new. If you try to buy it new from online, they're about $140 a wheel, depends. 140, 110, 115, depends on what site. And then with the tire, it would have been another couple bucks. If you buy them used, you could probably get a set of fits for like $250, $350. Well, I sold a set of fits before I left Philly for like $450. So I know that the fits sell. They come off of a Honda Fit. That's why I'm saying Fit. They're basically the stock rims from a Honda Fit, one of the late models. Let's make this right-hand turn. We're now on Donna Drive, and then we got Corning Ave. So let's make this right on Corning Ave. It's gonna take us to a dead end, but we can make a left on Denver Street and go to Burnham Ave. Let's make this right. Just turn off of Donna Drive. We're now on Corning Ave. Gentleman on my right eating some food. He was standing outside with like a little bowl, eating some food. I've got a dead end in front of us. Let's make this left on Denver. We're not gonna go through it. Alright, we're on Denver. We're about to hit Burnham Ave. Now we can go left or we can go right on Burnham. I'm thinking I want to go, let's go right. Let's do a right for a change. Do something right for a change. Let's go right at Denver and Burnham. And then we're going to make this left-hand turn on Denver Street. Make this left on Alma Drive. Check that out. They have a boat right there. That's some sort of boat, right? It has a boat engine on the back. That's not a traditional boat. I like this old little truck on my right. 80s model, right? 80s, late 70s, 80s. I think it's 80s. GMC Sierra. I like when it's stick shift. Victory Ministries. They broke the back window of that and the front window of that church, man. That sucks. Oh, look at this dog over here on my left. Hey, doggy! It's in the middle of the street and it doesn't have a collar. I'm beginning to learn that Memphis, Tennessee has a lot of stray dogs. Oh, he's running down the road. I wish I had some food to give you, buddy. Man, he's actually running after us now. I don't have absolutely nothing to give it. I have water. I wonder if it wants water. I'll give it water, then I jump out and try to give it water, and then it mauls me. That's not funny, but I'll give you water, buddy. He turned off, or she, or whatever it was, turned off. We're Alma and Donna. Alright, Alma and Donna. Let's make a left-hand turn. Make a left-hand turn on Donna Drive. There's a no outlet for us. Let me take y'all through this no outlet. It's like one of them circular ending no outlets. I'm turning on the air too, in case you guys hear some ambience. Oh, this actually isn't a no outlet. This takes you to Loretta Ave. Cool, I'm glad we went down here. So Loretta Ave is going to take us down to Denver Street, and guess what? Denver Street is going to take us to Elmo Ave. Yeah, that's cool. St. Elmo? St. Elmo Ave. You know who Elmo is. You remember? Elmo! Tickle me Elmo! Say nah. Something like that. Elmo sounds something like that. My John probably sound like a busted up, jacked up version of Elmo. But it's cool. Alright, so we're on Elmo. Elmo Ave. I never got into Elmo growing up. Elmo didn't really intrigue me enough to like him. Like, you know how they followed Elmo? I think I was probably more like the Cookie Monster type of dude. Was the Cookie Monster dude the one that was in the trash can? Well, I kind of liked the trash can dude too. No, the Cookie Monster was blue, right? Yeah, the Cookie Monster was blue. To be honest, I ain't really like the color blue, but I like cookies. So maybe me and him have something in common, but we have something completely in common. You would think that I like Elmo because he's red. Red was one of my favorite colors growing up. We got Georgian Hills Middle School on my left. Thanksgiving break is from November 22nd to the 26th. We got Leadership Empowerment Center on our right, LEC. So Georgian Hills Middle School kind of takes up a large piece of real estate in this neighborhood. There's not a lot of blocks here because of that school. Yeah, I kind of liked what was he, Oscar the Grouch? I think Oscar the Grouch was the trash can guy. I kind of liked him. Because he was green, right? He was green, I think, and he was in the trash can. I think that was cool. We're at Kingsley Ave. On my left is a no outlet. We can't go through there. It's still part of the school property. So let's make a right-hand turn on Kingsley. We got a toilet on my right. I saw somebody make those into planters. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. They turned it into like a pot for like flowers. They put dirt in it, they painted it up real nice. This is a dead end on my right. It's called Renewal Street. But let's go through Renewal Street and just make a U-turn once we get to the dead end. Let's see what Renewal Street looks like. Oh, we got a Buick Regal right here on my right-hand side. You see? We ended up seeing something cool going down Renewal Street. Check it out. Buick Regal, a G-body. Got so much potential. It got antique plates, but it's a little rough. It's all original. It looks like it's mainly stock, but it is a little rough. Needs a paint job and all of that cool stuff. All right, we got Innovation Church next to us, Leadership Empowerment Center. Let's make this left-hand turn. You'll see it right there as we're turning. See it? I'm gonna make a reverse, crisscross, reverse right here, and then we're gonna go straight. See this Buick Regal again right here on my left-hand side? Those are nice. Yo, if you go to Cali, I know because I look up California offer-up listings, because I'm interested in like a lowrider. Like I would hope to acquire a lowrider in the near future, something that's already hooked up with hydraulics. I know the joy is in building them, but unfortunately we don't have hydraulic specialists and all that in my area of the city, or unless, you know, I move to an area where they have that. But anyway, even if you move anywhere in the country, I know the main specialists, the people who do it big, are the people in Cali, in LA and all that, like when it comes to the hydraulics. So I would love to just buy an LA car, buy something clean. I was looking at them the other day. I saw a 1987 Monte Carlo, one for $9 grand, hooked up already with hydraulics, with the Daytons, with the white wall tires and everything. And then I saw one for 22 grand, another 87 LS Monte Carlo, but it was silver. The $9 grand one was black. The 22 grand one was silver. We're at Kingsley Ave and Overton Crossing. Both were 1987s. So yeah, I aspire to own a lowrider or two, or several, or 100 maybe. Saying no. I'll be bouncing around losing my lunch. All right, let's make this left-hand turn on Overton. Oh, let me pronounce this. Overton Crossing Street. Let's make this right on Wellens Ave. So I see some 1-story, 2-story, 2.5-story homes. A mixture. Some of these homes are pretty nice. Got garages and all of that cool stuff. We're at Wellens and Wellens. Look at this, is a little miniature baby Wellens. I'm gonna make a U-turn here just so y'all can see what they living like over here. on Wellens. It's not bad because it's not a high traffic street. So if I had kids, I would raise them. I wouldn't mind raising them. I'm not gonna say I would raise them here, but I wouldn't mind raising them on a block that's like that because there's not a lot of traffic, so your kids could play in the street. You know what I mean? And not get hit by a car. Streets like this are cool too because they got speed bumps. Look at it. So it promotes slowing down. But best believe you'll still have people that are treated like a NASCAR track and fly through it. We're at Wellens and Slumber Lane. Let's make a left on Slumber Lane because we're gonna go through Slumber Land. Nah. Look at this house on my left. It's all black. Wow, black engraved bricks, black siding, black shingles with red accent, red rug on the steps. Is that rug or is they painted the steps? No, they painted the steps. Black and red banister, red signs, red shutters. They love themselves some black and red. That's pretty cool. A black house. Ah, they got 2 black cars with red accent. Yo, they love themselves some black and red. When I was a kid, I used to love the color red. I'm telling you, when I was in 6th grade, I loved red. I had red sneaks, red shorts, red shirts, red contacts. I swear, red. I was redded out. I'm telling you. I had a red, what was it, red? No, I had a black jumper and then I wore a red t-shirt under it. Man, I thought I was the ish. And then I grew up and then red, I think I played myself out of the red because I don't really wear that much red to this day, even though it's one of my favorite colors. We're at Slumber and Slumber CV. What does CV mean? They started the body work on this Camaro on my left. They started sanding patches off of it. Look at that yellow house, yellow and orange. Interesting color combination. Yeah, I wore so much red when I was a kid. By the time I got to high school, I stopped wearing red. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of wearing too much red. Now I don't think about it, I don't think I own any red shirts. Oh, there's a cat on my right. Meow, meow. Yeah, I don't own red shirts no more. I don't own a single red t-shirt. Let me pull over, there's a car behind me. I don't own a single red t-shirt, y'all. That's crazy, right? We're on Drowsy. Drowsy and Slumber, y'all. Let's make this right on Drowsy. I told you we was gonna go to Slumberland. Wow, look at all that firewood on the left. Somebody should jump out and take it. Yo. Drowsy, and we're now in Sharon and Drowsy. So Sharon went into Slumber Land and became drowsy, or Sharon felt drowsy and began to slumber. They got a 2-car garage right here on my left. It looked like they had a second garage, but they sealed it off. They have a 2-car garage on my right. Yeah, that's cool. Two-car garage on my left. Life is better on the porch. Somebody had that sign on the porch. Life is better on the porch. Who remember? Oh, this is a pretty house. It has the shutters for looks, for aesthetic purpose, but they're painted brown, and it's like a cream and brown house. It's a nice color combination. It looks nice. We're at University Street. Sharon and University. Boy, this is a big neighborhood, y'all. Huge neighborhood. Wow, they got a Nike employee store a few minutes away from here. Alright, let's make this left-hand turn on University Street. It looked like a no outlet, one of those no outlet streets. let's go back to that area where we were at with all of the stores. Let's go straight. Go straight a block and then make a left-hand turn. We're passing Durham Drive. We got a house directly in front of us on Shattering Lane, or Chattering. It looks like it caught on fire. It's abandoned. There's a gentleman in the driveway with a blue Dodge pickup. I don't know if he's doing like some clean out work. But yeah, that thing burned. There's a burnt car behind it too. Wow. It was a convertible too. Wow. What are the odds that the car that was burnt next to it was a convertible? We got several motorcycles on my right hand side and the driveway. Oh wow. A bunch of motorcycles. Either that guy likes collecting motorcycles or he got a bunch of biker friends that came and visited him. Look at this truck right here with the diesel blow-offs up top, 1500. Wow, that's a 1500? Why is it got them blow-offs up top? Did they convert it to diesel? Or did they just decide to do a dual exhaust and route their exhaust through the truck bed? Because normally diesels do that, but a 1500 diesel, I don't see those often. Like a 2500. That would have been a 2500, a 3500, then I'm like, yeah, that's a diesel. Wow, look at this truck right here. Speaking of diesels, a 550, an F550. One of the wheels are off. We're passing Lisa Ave. Shattering and Lisa. We're at Hawkins Mill Road, Shattering Lane, and Hawkins Mill Road. Let's make this left-hand turn. On Hawkins Mill. We're approaching Overton Crossing. This is Overton Crossing Street and Hawkins Mill Road. There's a fire station next to us. Fire station number 31, located at 4258 Overton Crossing Road, Memphis, Tennessee. We got a Grand Marquis on my left with some big boy rims, some 20s. Sound like he had a Flowmaster system, exhaust system on it. Coventry and Argonne Street. We're passing Coventry Drive. I like this area a little bit better than the first area that we were in here. I'll explain why. Not so much because of the houses, but because the trees are spread out. It's not like you're living in a forest. There's trees, but it's not like an overabundance of trees. There was an area in Georgia that I was in that was like that, and I felt like I was in a jungle. There was trees like everywhere. And although I like trees, I think trees are good in moderation. Like a little bit of trees is cool. This is a nice amount because you can still see the sky. You see how you can still see pieces of the sky, and then you still see trees? That's cool for me. And I didn't know that about myself until I went to a neighborhood that was filled with trees. We're passing Durham Road. It was in Atlanta, Georgia. It was just like one of the neighborhoods, I think one or two of those neighborhoods was like, wow. They just basically built a neighborhood in a forest. It was crazy. We're passing Coventry Drive. We're on Argonne Street. Now we're approaching Baldwin Ave. We're passing Wellens Ave. Wellens and Argonne. Now we're passing Kingsley Ave. passing Macaulay. Like Macaulay Culkin. Who remembers Home Alone? Remember Home Alone? Or come on, who doesn't remember Home Alone? But then again, people who probably didn't watch TV never saw Home Alone. Passing Layton, Leyton, Layton. We're back at St. Elmo Ave, Argon and Elmo. Let's make this right-hand turn on Elmo. We're on the 1800 block of Elmo. Now we're approaching North Watkins Street. That's that main road. I just wanted to get more towards the center portion of Frasier. If you look on the map, the word Frasier is where we're at now. Like if you know, it shows you an outline of the Frasier neighborhood. But in the middle of that outline, it says Frasier stamped in the middle. Well, we're located where the Frasier is stamped at. The central portion. We got two cops on my right. I'm gonna allow them to pass. And we got a box truck on my left. We're next to St. Paul African Methodist Episcopal Church. And we got the Memphis police driving right in front of us. They have very plain cop cars. Very plain white cop cars. Alright, we are currently on the main avenue. We got Georgian Hills Center on our left. Abbott Diamond Enterprises. We got Watkins Express on our right. Flare Cleaners on our left. BP gas station on our right. Gas going for $3.19 per gallon. Passing Flexworks. Happy Wok Chinese Food and Subs. We got the Georgian Hills on our left. Dollar General on our left. We got a Wash and Shine self-serve car wash on my right-hand side. Passing Claire. That's cool. Self-serve car wash is cool. We actually used one earlier. Self-serve car wash, it was $1.50. I think they gave you, was it 4 minutes? 3 minutes? 4 minutes? 5 minutes? I don't know. But, yeah, we use the self-serve car wash. We just passed Reflections Beauty Salon and Ruby's Daycare corner on our left. It's number 2, so I guess she has multiple corners. Great Beginnings Daycare on our left. Bright Minds Academy on our right. Passing Winston and Watkins. It's interesting, we just passed like 3 or 4 daycare centers. Let's make this right-hand turn. We're gonna merge right on Going Drive. We're gonna make this right. For sale by owner. Wing Basket is for sale by owner on my right-hand side. A business called Wing Basket on Watkins Street in Memphis, Tennessee. So if anybody's interested in buying a wing joint, you want to open up a wing business or continue a wing business or something, it looks like we're in an apartment complex area. Looks like there's a bunch of apartments. They look abandoned. Matter of fact, they're being renovated. They're all empty, but the inside I see the framework being built back up, like the structure. Wow, you see that the Expedition on my right? It was smashed in. Must have been on a head-on collision. Alright, we're approaching Frasier School Drive. There was another classic on my left-hand side with some rims. Got a wheelchair on my right-hand side. Alright, we're at Frasier School Drive and Going Drive. We can go up another block. Yo, check out that gigantic, who is that? That's the Grinch, right? They got a Grinch on my left-hand side on their lawn. There's people out there. You see right there on my left hand side, you see that Grinch display? That thing's just as tall as the house. Basketball court on my left. Got a gentleman in a red shirt on my right, next to the Jag. Another gentleman walking up the block with what looks to be like a cup of coffee. Passing something called the Real Barbecue Pit. Looks like a lunch truck. American flag on my left hand side on a full staff. We got like a chrome fire hydrant on the right. You see it? That's on chrome, dude. They freshly spray painted. I swear they bought chrome spray paint and painted that. There was chrome spray paint from Home Depot. We're at Goin Drive and Baxter Ave. We're now approaching Steel Street. I'm going to make this left-hand turn on Steel Street. And unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to conclude our short tour of the Frasier neighborhood over here in Memphis, Tennessee. We haven't reached our 1 hour mark yet, but I'm going to save the last remaining minutes to plug in some forgotten information. We try to keep our tours at 1 hour long for viewer retention and file management purposes. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, hitting that thumbs up button, showing some love, leave a comment in the comment section. We would greatly appreciate it. All comments help this channel grow. Each and every single comment is greatly appreciated. Next, we have a 50,000 subscriber giveaway. We're going to be giving away a brand new GoTrax e-scooter when we reach 50,000 subscribers. We're really close to 50,000 subscribers, guys. We're almost there. So when the YouTube channel Tune215 reaches 50,000 subscribers, and the other YouTube channel Toon Be Chillin', TOONBECHILLIN, Toon Be Chillin' reaches 1,000 subscribers. That's a total of 51,000 subscribers between both channels. I'm going to post a Gleam giveaway link. This Gleam giveaway link is going to be active for 1 week, allowing you, the viewer, 1 week to enter the giveaway. Upon reaching the 7th day, the giveaway link will no longer be active, and then we're going to do a live giveaway drawing so that you guys can see who won the free GoTrax e-scooter. It's brand new in the box. We have it on the road with us. We can't wait to get rid of it because it's taking up space. So seriously, I want one of you guys to win that scooter. We only got one scooter to give away, so make sure you subscribe to both channels so that you can be fully aware of when the scooter giveaway is going to take place. Next to the names Tune215 and Toon Be Chillin' on YouTube, there's a little bell icon. Click that bell icon and select all notifications so that you can receive all notifications, because I know some people have been complaining that they're not being notified when I drop a video, or they're not being notified of my posts. You got to make sure that you got all notifications set so that you can be aware when we drop new videos, and also when we do the giveaway. Not only is there a first prize, grand prize of a GoTrax e-scooter, but there's a second and third prize. The second prize, I believe, it's a Cash App giveaway, and there's also a third prize. You got to go to the Toon Be Chillin' YouTube channel and check out the giveaway details. There's giveaway details that'll give you a more in-depth look at what we're going to be giving away. I have a giveaway video that explains the giveaway details. So this is your homeboy Toon, Mr. Toon Dollars, Tune215, Toon Be Chillin'. Y'all know, tunicalifragilisticexpialidocious. I'm tuning out.